guys, Minor Nationist here. Today we're gonna have a quick talk, and that'll be the channel update. You can tell that my channel name is now the Minor Nationist. I hope you guys like it. Well, the reason why I actually changed the name because I don't really want my full name on the channel, because since there's like a lot of channels about my name, I call it the Minor Nationist. And luckily, that's the only name. That's a coincidence. So yes, and I got 17 subscribers. Wow, that's amazing. Well, before the Dunkin's Pizzeria, United Cities, and more video, which is the last video I just uploaded. Well, I used to have 15 subscribers. When I uploaded that one, I got 14, I got one back, and then suddenly 2. Wow, that was quick. So I got like 3 subscribers a day. Actually 3 subscribers in that day. Well, that's amazing. Well, yep, certainly. Oh yeah, also I have some bad news. Well, since I have no internet connection, well, other than my phone, my mobile hotspot wouldn't be used on this one because it's so slow, and it usually ends the internet quickly. Well, if you guys really are friends of me, just let you know, you could actually tell like I'm in there, and then I'm offline back because it says that it will end the session soon, and it already did, like only for 5 minutes. I was ready for that night. Just go playing with my friend who never plays Minecraft and shows him how to actually plays it. Well, I'm just gonna talk to you. Never gonna talk about that again. So yeah, that's the bad news. Alright. Okay, so God, I'm speechless since I haven't uploaded a video in 3 days. Alright. So what I've been doing right lately in MC City, whoa, that was a sudden stop. I've been building 2 buildings and also a sidewalk, which means that the Lapis Lazuli neighborhood is now finished. You can tell. Alright, you might be familiar with the pizzeria, right? Well yeah, well you get a load of this. Dunkin's TVs, which is a TV shop. Wow, I couldn't believe it. Dunkin is actually pretty popular in this neighborhood. In the Lapis Lazuli neighborhood. Wow, I couldn't believe it. There's an American pizzeria and also a TV stand. Let's go in, shall we? Alright. Let me see. Of course, there's the counter, the cashier. Oh, I got pretty basic TV. Let me see. Standard HD TV costs 3 gold. Okay, that's so expensive. 2x2 flat screen TV, 2 diamonds. For that, serious. Alright, let me see about this one. 2x4 flat screen, 5 diamonds. Okay, that kind of makes sense. A 1950s TV, 10 gold. Wow, what a pretty good antique. Or just to let you know, you might not hear the burning because since it's like right next to the stove on Dunkin's Pizzeria, I'm pretty sure you're not going to hear that. You can see Black Box HD, aka Black Box TVs, and I know this one's tilted. No, not the TVs, but on this video, I know this is going to be tilted. You might be remembered with these Black Box TVs. I've actually used these on coal blocks instead of using black wool or even stained clay. It's the first time to actually use a block of coal for the first time, and I already said that again. Alright, and let me see. Breaking news. You might be familiar with the 1980s style of this type of TV, because you know As you go to the TV store, and you see a bunch of TVs on that window, and it shows you about breaking news. This happens to, like, well, movies that usually does this. Alright, let's go to the second building. The second building is the museum. It actually shows the MC City history. Let's get in, shall we? Alright. Admissions. Of course, you always need to pay. I'm not even done with this one yet, but I will. By the way, it's always a rectangular prism building, which means lane. Alright, as we walk, we see paintings. Paintings are supposed to represent photographs. You know, since you cannot put photographs, well, except for the PC, you actually could do that. Alright, let's read. Colonization of the island, 1884, so lame. Early builds, 1885. You know that I hear, oh yeah, just let you know, there's another fire nearby, but I realize it's a netherrack, and also fire does now spreads TNT as well. You might be familiar with that old neighborhood, right? That I just talked about, and also that military base. That's exactly the first one. You can see UFMC City, 1901. Wow, it's all green. Old Downtown, 1913. You might be familiar with the Old Downtown. Construction of the Empire Stone Bee, 1934. Well, the Empire Stone Bee is supposed to be the Empire Stone Building. However, since the limitation of the words in the signs on each section, I put only B. But at least it works. MC City, 1943. Wow, look at all this yellow texture on this painting. Battleship near MC City, 1944. Wow, I did not see no battleship. Oh yeah, quick note. If you know the year 1944, whoa, that's a stutter. You can tell that it's actually still in World War II, and this whole island is in the Pacific. That explains. View by plane. Wow, that's a huge creeper. 1954. Alright, I know this is going to be very boring in this museum, but get used to it. MC City, 1960. Wow, it looked like a taco. You can tell. First monsoon, 1961. Again, in the Pacific. Wow, everything looks just all snow and stuff. World Trade Center in construction, 1966. Wow, I see just only flowers in a pot, and also a creeper just playing hide and seek. Oh, yeah, just to let you know, true fact, the World Trade Center has been planned in the 1960s on the old Radio Row section of Manhattan. Just let you guys a quick fact. Hippies in Park, 1968. Of course, during the hippies movement of the Woodstock festivals in New York, and also all the other hippies with their flower power bus and more. President Steve-O, of course, the famous president of MC City, and also the famous mayor. You bring everything back to life. That's not President Steve-O. That same painting again. Steve-O presidential on TV. It's supposed to be a presidential election, first time in the island, that has been shown on TV, 1970. Wow, this one looks like a view from the Weather Channel. Alright, now let's go to the next one. This is the last floor, just to let you know. Alright, let's get in, shall we? Okay, so here it is. Steve-O ice skating, 1974. Wow, still just like the one on the Weather Channel. Or just to let you know, the ice skating rink is right there. It's been built in 1970s, or aka just in 1971 during the rise of disco, and this is his famous photo of him skating in there. What a very fun president. MC City, 1975. Of course, a helicopter view. You know, and it just looked like a taco. Constructing the Centennial Tower. Well, the Centennial Tower, which you can see a big chunk right there on the left of the left of the Sky Does Minecraft statue. It's like right there. That's how it looks like. 1981. Oh yeah, just to let you know a quick fact. This one not very accurately follows the Centennial Building in downtown Denver, the largest building in Colorado. But it's very accurate because it was actually constructed in the 1980s. Whoa. Lots of slurs. Southeast Plaza in 1984. I already talked about that one. And man, it looked like it's from Counter-Strike. Oh yeah, fun fact. Some of these paintings were actually from Counter-Strike. If you don't know what that game is. Paradise Island and the Iron Bridge, 1984. Wow, just like the Weather Channel. I already told you about the bridge in Paradise Island. Of course, it's built in the 80s. MC City, 1986. Again, evolution of police uniforms. I don't know what that painting is, but alright. 1985. Yep, just leather. 1937. Okay, looks boring. 1952. Now it's starting to get better. 1969. Look like the police from Las Vegas, Miami, many others. You know, if you check on the 60s, they actually do have police uniforms that has a black police hat and also a blue uniform. I'm not sure where it is, but what I said is very accurate. 1986, the usual armor. What I'm wearing right now. Usual police armor. Certainly. Whoa. Alright, whatever. And that is the end from the inside. God, what a long episode. Alright. Now let's go from the outside. And this one, oh wait for it, it's already night. Oh. Okay, yeah, I was expecting this one to work, but it doesn't. So, okay, what a waste. Alright, enough is enough. Let's go from the outside. It's only 3 things. However, 2 of them are actually been found. For example, if you remember the old rails before the railroad updates, I've coincidentally, when I'm building around here, actually found 2. Just to let you know, around in the La Pizzazuli neighborhood, and also the area that had been taken down to make the expansion of MC City, you might be able to find these. They're still out there though. Or just to let you know, this one, chest found. Alright. Coincidentally, actually find these. Of what I put. I do remember this that I put somewhere in 2013 when I built MC City. Of course, around here, from this building to around this building, everywhere is all forest. And I put this chest under a tree. And it certainly is under a tree. And he's come the eternal flames. Like I told you, you could hear, well, I could hear cracklings of fire, or just a crack out of the air. And there's this one. This one's actually based in Washington D.C. on the eternal flames. Except this one's crappy. Right. Well, for this one, I'm still testing this out because every time it's day, this one gonna shoot fireworks, and every time when it's, of course, still not gonna work. It only works on days when it starts turning day, and it's using daylight sensors. Of course, I'm still working on this bad boy. but nothing works. So I guess I gotta abandon this one. And this one looks like the Washington Monument, doesn't it? Well, not really, except that it's lead. All right. So that's the end of the video. Alright guys, please drop a like, comment, subscribe, and also what do you think about my new channel name, The Minor Nationist? What do you guys think of that? Tell me exactly more about the bad news, which mean no internet connection, or aka just no Wi-Fi. The mobile hotspot's useless. So there's no way to actually play with you guys, which sucks. Other thing about the Lapis Lazuli neighborhood, and I was thinking that it will have more views again, like about the 30th views, or probably somewhere in the 30s from the last upload I just did, posted on YouTube. So yes, and this is the end of the video. Bye. And also one more thing. Well, you might be thinking that this city's finished, right? No. I still need a lot of things to do. Well, even though the Lapis Lazuli neighborhood is the last thing I'll build, however, there'll still be more to the expansion of MC City. I talked about Juicy Taz, that if I actually have an Xbox One and actually expand the world, I wouldn't expand MC City, because I want this to become a state, or just a whole island. But here's the problem. This one was built in TU10. After TU12 the world changes, so most likely will not be expanded due to this type of situation. And also, coincidentally, every time I included Colonial Puppet in there, it'll have an increasingly large number of views. The second most viewed actually the second most viewed video on my channel is actually talking about Colonial Puppet. The second one is, well, yeah, you know, Colonial Puppet. You know, I guess I shouldn't be talking about him anymore. Well, because, well, I do like his city though. But talking about him too much might be a problem because, well, I still can't think of anything of why. However, I could still talk about him on a certain time or on a certain upload I did, on either build or anything. Oh yeah, one more thing, and I already said that again. Second time. Okay, I promise. Last thing. Well, it's about the internet connection. Well, I actually use Wi-Fi instead of a modem. However, my Wi-Fi, well, before I moved, my Wi-Fi is so strong that only a few of my friends were able to connect me. I'm not sure exactly how this happened, because, well, I do have a modem cable, or the internet cable. I could connect to there, but I guess I haven't tried it yet. But I guess I will as soon as I get it, before the start of March. So that way, you guys and me were able to play together. But first, well, during February I had to renew my gold membership, and at the beginning of March or at the end of February, I would actually activate my gold membership, to usual 3 months, sometimes 4 if I got the 3+1 card. And yes, the end of this video is so damn boring. Alright guys. Oh yeah, and also keep adding friend requests. My gamer tag will be in the description below. Whoa, yeah, again with the sudden stop. And see you guys in the next video. Bye.